I put it on, I'm thinking, oh man, that's a cool looking skid plate, you know, woohoo, big freaking whoopee-doo. And then so I take it for a ride and I'm like, oh my God, is my bike breaking down? What's all this noise? Well, welcome to Dual Sport Apocalypse. I'm gonna drop the skid plate, get ready to do this oil change. So take these front ones off. And maybe it's got a little crud on it. Now on the back, it's the T40 socket. If I can find the hole. Probably got some mud in there. Oh man, I do got some shit in there. Alright. I'm not going to bore you with this. Using the T40 to get that back bracket off. It looks like I got some stuff on there. We'll get this all the way off. Alright, so this is my Walmart kitchen mat mod. You can see the mounting hardware holds it in place. It makes contact with a couple spots in the engine. Right here. That's the most contact right there. Here and here, and you can see it's not burnt. It holds up really well. So let me peel this thing off and you can take a look at the back side of it. Alright, here's the under the mat. Obviously I take this thing everywhere, so I'm going to get mud and shit in there. It actually does really well. The front two heavy duty Velcros have done really well. This back one ain't working worth a shit, but mat doesn't move because it's held down in 4 places. I don't even know if you need Velcro on this. I just put it on there. Probably do it without. It's not going to go anywhere. Anyway, so that's that mod I did. I am going to redo this. I'm going to make it a little better yet. I'm going to bring, instead of running just the middle, I'm going to bring it all the way out on those wings, because that's what's reflecting noise, is the wings. Now this did dampen it quite a bit, but those wings, if I cover them, that's just more dampening. Okay, here's what it looks like all cleaned up. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo this mod. Even though I like the mod, nothing wrong with it. The thing is, it can be better. So, and also I'm going to seal the edges this time. So when I do this, this is going to be on here, but I'm going to extend it out the wings, and then I'm going to seal the edge. Alright, here's my leftover kitchen mat from Walmart. It's the Mainstays mat. It is that thick. It won't burn your T-dub down. That thing's been on there for a lot of miles. I really don't have the exact number. Obviously the first 100 miles I'm thinking, man, hope the thing doesn't catch on fire. But it didn't. So I'm going to cut out and make a new one. I'm going to try and do it just the full width of the skid plate. So I'm going to get going on that. So I'm just in the process of cutting this out with the scissors. It's coming along. Alright, I'm holding it in place so it doesn't move around on me and I screw it up. So I got a couple sets of vice grips on there. One in the back, one in the front. And still carving away here. Okay, we upgraded. Now we're at 4 vice grips. This is a 4 vice grip job. And I have a few more vice grips, but I don't want to overkill this. Okay, flipped it over. Now I'm going to start working these edges. Get it where I want it. Alright. Still working on getting the clean lines. It's got to look good enough from the road. That's all that matters. So basically, once you get it on there, then I just come through and I trim it, try and make it look as clean as possible. Once it's on the bike, you're not even going to see it. Alright, just gave it a little warm-up ride. It's not hot, but it's just warm. Then we're gonna drain this oil using my Tupperware. Yeah, sorry about that. I put you down on the floor over there. I'm talking about the camera on. I totally forgot that you guys were here. You're so quiet. Somebody needs to speak up and say, hey, what are you doing on the other side of the bike and you didn't take the camera with? Okay, well, I changed the filter on this side. There's the filter. I got 583 miles on the oil. No, wait a minute. Not 583. 833. I like to change between 5 and 7, so I'm obviously over. And whatever. The manual says like 3,000. There's no way in hell I'm going to do 3,000. 1,000 would be max. No way. Anyway, so getting ready to put some new oil in. Over here. Shop's a mess. That's how it works. Anyway, beautiful day. Holy crap. It started out, it was like 30 degrees. I had the heat on. Now it's just a beautiful day. So, yeah, get some oil in this. Get this skid plate on here. Look at this. Look at this damn mess through here. That's all right. Means we're having fun. So basically, I just, instead of using this skinny little runt right down the middle, I just made the full wing, the full skid plate, put it out to the wings on both sides, welded it all the way around so nothing can get underneath. I'm not using Velcro on this. No reason to. Just get the hot glue gun, weld it on there. I know it works. If I didn't, I wouldn't glue it on like that, but I probably won't be taking that thing off for a few years. Who knows, maybe once a year I'll peel it off, and hell, probably not, because why would I? If it's still sealed up, fine. If it gives me a goofy edge, maybe I'll just hose out that edge or something and then reseal it. But that mod's there to stay. And if that made it better, this is going to make it a hell of a lot better. All right, getting ready to put this damn thing on. Oh, I want to wipe that oil up first. Look at that, it's already quieter. That's already dampened, just the plate. All right, just take a scissors and poke these holes out. And then that'll help get the bolts through there. You might be able to see the mat. Basically squishing the mat right up against there. T40 just sounds like a cool, way to screw this shit in here. T40. Get them on there tight. Can't see shit. I don't grab way out at the end. You can tell by my wrist here how tight the damn thing is. And I know that's good. I'm gonna go around, finish up the front, damn near fell on my ass. Change out. Alright. I'm gonna finish putting this on. So the mat is on, dropping shit. So I really don't care if that looks stupid. I don't give a shit. Actually, it doesn't. Nobody's even gonna notice it unless I point it out to them. This mat is going nowhere. And I'm not gonna get any little mud and dirt underneath it. And because I got full wings on, it's going to dampen even that much more. I'm actually going to like this. I really hated this plate. I hated it so much. I put it on, I'm thinking, oh man, that's a cool looking skid plate, woohoo, big frickin' whoopie-doo. And then so I take it for a ride and I'm like, oh my God, is my bike breaking down? What's all this noise? It was driving me nuts. So when I came up with the Walmart skid plate mod. That's what this mod's called, the Walmart skid plate mod. Go to the kitchen section, get a mainstays black rubber mat, cut it to fit full wings, hot glue it on, because I'm telling you right now, it's not an issue. It's not going to burn your bike down. I've had it on there long enough to know that. And then if you don't want to get shit underneath it, take the hot glue gun, weld the edge. You got the hole cut out on the other side for the oil. I left mine fully intact because you're just giving it an opportunity to get shit up underneath there. And then once you get it all on there, trim the edges, make it look clean, weld the edge. And then what the hell was I gonna say? Take a screwdriver, not a screwdriver, well, you could use a screwdriver too, or scissors, and just poke the holes out to help you start your bolts. It's on there. I still got to put oil in. Alright, I'm going to give this a little test run. See how much quieter this thing is going to be or not. I know it's going to be quieter. Just don't know how much. I'm not hearing any reflected engine noise. I mean, I hear engine noise, obviously, but I'm not hearing. Oh man, that is so much quieter. I should have done the full wings before. Oh, this is Dual Sport Apocalypse. If you found this video even mildly interesting, minutely even, hit the like button, send me a comment. That mod is done, the oil is changed. I'm leaving the shop. I'm gonna go sit in the recliner.